know that there are hidden treasures between 12 midnight to 3 a.m.? In this video, you're going to learn powerful secrets that the enemy doesn't want you to know. This hour between midnight and 3 a.m. is deeply spiritual. It's a sacred window, a time of war in the unseen realm. And for those who understand its power, it becomes a moment of deep communion with God. In Acts 16:25, we read that Paul and Silas prayed and sang hymns to God at midnight, and suddenly a violent earthquake shook the prison. Chains broke, doors flew open. Why did they choose midnight? Because the midnight hour is not just a time of silence, it's a time of spiritual activity. Between 12 a.m. and 3 a.m., the world sleeps, but heaven watches, and so does hell. Spiritual battles intensify in this hour. This is when the forces of darkness often plot, plant, and provoke. But it is also the hour where intercessors rise, where warriors awaken, and where God's voice can be heard with greater clarity. Jesus himself prayed during these hours. In Luke 6:12, it says, Jesus went out to a mountainside to pray and spent the night praying to God. He didn't wait for the crowds. He chose the stillness of the night. Because in the stillness, the soul listens better. In the quiet, distractions are few. And when the rest of the world sleeps, a praying believer becomes a watchman on the wall. The hours between 12 and 3 a.m. are sometimes called the fourth watch of the night. In biblical times, this was the final watch before the dawn, the time when God often released divine intervention. It was during the fourth watch that Jesus walked on water, Matthew 14:25. It was in the midnight hour that the angel of death passed over Egypt, but spared those covered by the blood. It was in the night that Jacob wrestled with God and received his breakthrough. The devil knows how powerful this time is. That's why many spiritual attacks occur in the night. But for those who rise to pray, they don't just survive the night, they take authority in it. Why is this important for you, child of God? Because there are things in your life that will only shift when you learn to wake up and fight. Some chains will only break when you press in when others are asleep. Some battles will only be won when you learn to kneel at the most inconvenient hour. Yes, it takes discipline. Yes, it requires sacrifice. But in this secret place, you will hear God whisper. You will feel heaven move, and you will see results that others can't explain because you met God when it cost you something. So I challenge you, wake up every midnight and make powerful declarations and watch how things will turn around for you. Don't sleep through your breakthrough. Wake up and grab it. If you're blessed by these revelations, subscribe, like, and share your midnight testimony with us.